Okay. I think I've got all of my stuff together here. Hopefully nothing breaks tonight. Should see how Azahar is handling that at some point. Do want to stream Dragon Quest VIII at some point. It is a good video game. 7 is on the list at some point too, but it's also like a massive commitment I haven't felt like making. Like, yeah, sure, it's like less video game than Persona 5 Royal. Sure. But there's a lot less video game. Somehow a lot more also. Which is kind of what 7 is. I don't know how Reimagined is though. The remake. They remade the remake, so there's a, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like if you liked the original, you're probably not huge on the reimagine. Basically, the like trimmed down version, about half the length of the original. Which is interesting. Alright. It's about time we get ourselves in gear here. Alright. So... yeah. It is, it'd be Easter. I hope everyone enjoyed their holidays. Passover was this week as well. So, I had like 4 nights of matzo ball soup, so that was fun. And yeah, everyone enjoyed their holidays, and I spent some time yesterday debugging my problems with War Mastered Edition. So hopefully the game will work properly this time, and we won't have a horrible bug, and we'll go from there, I guess. Fingers crossed. I've taken every step I can to get this to work properly, so... had to... My fix for the controller caused graphical problems, so I had to fix that problem. Had to fix the fix. That's the kind of weird hoops I had to jump through to make this work. And then did an hour and a half of catching back up to where we were at. Turns out the game is a lot shorter if you skip all the cutscenes. Bold and informative statement, I'm sure. So yeah, last time we started the video game. We are War as one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse who has been summoned during the apocalypse. But allegedly none of the seals that say the apocalypse are happening have been broken. Allegedly. So we need to go figure out what the fuck went wrong. Otherwise, the war's up for execution, I guess. He's not exactly gonna sit around and take that laying down. He's War. Alright, so I basically got up to the cathedral. I got into the area, so we're gonna retread a little bit of ground again. But I figured it was a safer place to just stop here. And then tread ground and, you know, get borked again. This accursed room right here. Alright. We met our buddy Sammy, who was like, okay, you need to rip out the 4 beating hearts of, like, Phaeton's best friends. And then I will get you into the Demon Lord's tower. I have also fixed my control issue in general, so... that should... yeah, the camera's not whipping around at 900 miles an hour. Which is making a massive improvement. Need to get the Cypher level up a little bit. Not gonna have any fun moves for it at the moment. There we go. So I have to level up. Free health packs. Alright, give me that. You stop blowing at me. Try not to enjoy how of the times this game is. Like, normally you kind of mean that a little bit in a bad way, but happens fun. Alright, congratulations, there are bombs. Oh, and in me fixing the controls, that did actually give the tutorial on how to do the fuck-off transformation mode, which we don't currently have access to yet, but, you know, nice to know how to do it. Treasure chest here. Rage. I believe it's just a sword chest up here. Yep. Maybe cash prizes. Oh well. I hit the button. I don't think this game has fall damage, so, you know, depending you don't fall into a pit or whatever, but... I don't think finishers count towards XP though. Delayed by coffee building. Huh. Did soft lock resolve nicely or did it demand a replay? It did demand a replay. I did fix the controls, so the camera isn't awful now. And the button prompts actually display properly now. So... have yet to see if the game will soft lock again, but I do have a backup save, so... It definitely took me some extra legwork because the fix that I found for my controller also caused the graphics to get all fucky and weird somehow. So, yeah. And then I found the fix for that. So, yeah, there were some hoops to jump through, but we got there. Alright, got our key for the eyeball lock. There it is. So I missed one collectible that I got on stream earlier. In my efforts to progress through here relatively quickly. Collectibles are just cash money, though. I believe if you get all of them, there's a really nice prize for it, but the majority of it is just cash, yeah. It's also in a very easy to get place, I just have to come back for it. Which I believe the game gives you fast travel after we finish this dungeon, so... Alright. Alright, before we grab something. Leave the button in there. Cash prize is here, so it's fine. You can do a bit of disrespect here. Here we go. Yeah, I think there's a couple. There's like a handful of enemies you have to de-armor. Remove the pants from. Although that was kind of more just dirt. Let's close punch the demon in order to kill it.
Over here.
Hello. Alright. Here's where we need to save. In case something goes horribly wrong. Alright, we have now returned parity with the stream. Oh, I know. Things first. This abyss. And there we go. We've now just, like, added a third more of our health. Doing anything stupid. Yeah, there's a slot for it. Okay. It spawned properly this time. Sword exists. How's that guy with a drink? What else? Yeah. It's too close to the explosives. Okay. Well, that is over. Yep. Yeah, that save was completely soft locked. Cool. That confirms that. Okay. We've done it. We've made it past where we got stuck in the stream last night. Alright. Freedom acquired. I see. Gotcha. That's bigger ones. We got more cash prizes out of that. I also found a Volcrum that I missed last time, so with the item I missed, I did find another fast travel / shop. So, take those. There we go. Blue Fire, which the game handed our hearts very fast. You gotta fly. Yeah, that's one of the fancy ones. Alright. Go this way. I think that's another cash prize, right? progress then. Don't think I can open it with the... I don't know if that interrupts it for long enough to matter. No. Does not. Need something to mess with that. Alright. Don't mind the neurotic amount of saving that's probably going to happen tonight. That just feels like some kind of thing with a breakable wall we put there. Alright. Skeleton. What are you doing? Getting more skeletons. Should probably be able to afford a bunch of the safe upgrades. I just see. Okay, that's health chest. I feel like I should smack you. Oh, okay, we got the chakram here, not the early thing. Okay, not the cracker. Finally crafted throwing blade. Wait, we might get this instead of the gun. I know 2 definitely has the gun. I thought this game also had it, so... Chakra, I think that's about it. Ah, stinky guy. Right, it makes them unstinky. For some reason. There we go. Again, someone clearly had fun with the animations, because it's not even like he just like rips his head out. He like jams it into the body and then pulls it out. Like, it's so just unnecessarily ridiculous. There's one more thing to explode. Here we go. Can't seem to escape games with glaives. Throw the round spinny blade at the bad man. Again, games with glaives. You imbue them with elements and then throw them at things. This game is like 2 years, what, 3 years older than, oh, actually, wait, they're gonna be roughly the same time, right? Right, I think, Darksiders was like 2000... ...2008, so Darksiders was 2 years older. That's it. Can't believe this game ripped off Darksiders. This is 2010, and Dark Sector is 2008. So, yeah, Dark Sector is 2 years younger somehow. Which doesn't feel like... I feel like they just kind of like co-evolved. Am I saying words wrong? I'm probably saying words wrong, don't mind me. Name is, yeah, younger. I don't know why I'm remembering weird right now. Alright. Need swords, necklace, happen. Alright. Cider Sector, a game where you dual wield glaives. That would be a time, honestly. Not even Warframe will let you do that yet. Operative word. Wow. okay, jumping was a bad idea. So maybe I could, like, outmaneuver the fireball. I clearly did not invest enough into agility saves. Not that much space. One over there. Right there. Way out. There's some cash prizes. Alright, I'm up here for some reason. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I was really expecting the game to make me do something stupid, and then I was like, eh, man. Save before we pick up the sword. Okay. One save file ruining sword related bug is enough to make me paranoid. Game of Swords and saving eternally retold, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's basically half of these streams. Hold on, I'm sure saving a third time in a row will set it in concrete that it's fine, right? Like, if I don't save that third time, it's definitely gonna go wrong, and I didn't actually save the game. You look like a... Ooh, I see a prize down there. And simple combat, or, you know, some kind. Like the tower. I'm seeing lots of explosives, so something here. Right. Okay, so that rotates the panopticon. Thing is gumming it up quickly. Yeah. Um. I think there was someplace on the outer wall to climb around. Yeah, there's that right there. Leading down to there. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I could interact with here first before we jump down. Can't double jump with the bomb? Is that what happened? Oh, I missed the... Ugh, God. Yeah. Of course I did. There we go. I don't think you can match the length to actually properly glide from there to here. Yeah, you can't double jump while holding something. Okay. Oh. There we go. They'll be fine. Presumably. Okay, now we can rotate. Means I can jump down there like an idiot. Ah, right. I remember now. Good enough. Perfect, yeah. There. Good enough. Oh, those torches over there. So I'll just grab one of the inert ones. Presumably, we'll open up the other switch. And cash prizes. Very safe way back up. Yeah, I guess so. Just have to not get fireballed. Whoop. We're good. They were full of delicious health. Cash prizes, though. Doing pretty good on cash, honestly. I could buy a new ability if I want. Not that I really ever use them much in this game. Go. This door. That is the last word. Oh, hello. Okay, just some boners. Easy enough to smash. Alright, and that's gonna be a fragment, yeah. That'd be a magic piece. Here. Your room was... there? Also in good ability, yeah, I do enjoy the big smack. It also sets things on fire. Which, you know, more abilities should do that. If Claire Obscura's taught us anything. Just set everything on fire. Where all the delicious multipliers are. I had to give you that extra second to, you know, stare down the lawn. Alright. Okay. Just trying to see what's over here. Kind of mini boss. Alright. I don't need them to tell me what I need to do. I don't need Mark Hamill to tell me what to do. I've figured out the puzzle already. Anyway, you want to hear it?
There must be some way to rupture this meatbag's fleshy spots altogether.
I mean, that's something of a tip. And if anyone's gonna tell you what to do, it's better when more handled, fair enough, but, you know. Alright. Oh, I don't actually have enough. I thought I had one. So, wow, that hit took a while off there, maybe. I'm saving that for after, but no. Oh, hi. You okay there, buddy? Bye. That's an elevator to somewhere. I don't feel distinctly comfortable taking that yet. Figure out what's going on in this room first. Okay, yeah, I definitely needed to flip that switch then. Whatever good that does me at the moment. There's no traversal spots over there, so... Fleshy's like good chunky weapons. Well, let's see what you want here. Understood. Pouring out of here. Don't barf at me, I don't appreciate that. Speak of dying grossly. You. Have to get started. Locked off. Cash prizes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Team handles corners great sometimes. Here we go. Up the other puzzle. Elevator ride with the Batmans. Who could have guessed it would happen? There we go. I was so mad at him put me through there. Would've been funny, but also fight on an elevator impossible. Yeah. Seeing any direct like over there. Worry about that. Yeah, that's so much more playable. Actually aim the cursor at things. Okay. Appears to be rooms where the swords. Yeah, okay. I thought I had enough peace. This keeps happening. That's still not enough wrap. Yeah, now I have enough wrap when it doesn't matter. How'd you hit me with that? Stinky. Okay. I'll take the last refill. Save before we pick up the sword again. There we go. Good. Glad you decided to just can't block that. What is and isn't blockable in this game is very clear. Back up to the door. Okay. And this will take me back up to the circle room. Up there, up there. Right. Into the drink you go. Let's look back to here. Room I need to go to is this way. Oh, well, we're here actually. Because this way. This one. Start with that. He is. Other direction then. There's like an upstairs area that takes me to a spot I couldn't interact with earlier. I can now. Because you can shred those things. Go up here. Be able to go to here. Yes. Abyssal armor piece. Piece of blood forged abyssal armor. Collect 10 to complete the set. Clap. Okay. We got the important thing. Back into the hole. I don't remember what the other, like, Y button weapon, the other Y button weapon is. You'll always have sword. And then there's scythe and then not hammer. Purple room is the elevator. The elevator was presumably the boss key. Time to save. There's a version of this fight in 2, and it is not as good.
Has the council reduced the horsemen to common assassins? Samael bought your loyalty. Because if you offer Sail Rider, perhaps we can strike a deal. You won't like my terms.
I feel like that the end of her tail is covered with gold.
You should have considered my offer. Such a pity. Should have considered my offer. Such a pity.
Yeah, so it's kind of less of a dragon here. Iconic design, although bats and dragons have some stray attacks in there. Thanks for the wings.
Do it! Tear out her heart while she still lives. I want to hear her scream. One of the chosen. I can grant your every wish.
Can you restore the balance?
Oh, that's not every wish.
No wonder Samael wants this thing. It's coursing with power. Really think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
Alright, Heart of the Chosen. And a whole heart. Like Zelda, we don't even have to pick it up, so the game... we won't make any funny mistakes.
Tragic.
And hold hard piece. Yeah,
Without
exactly.
your feathered friend, how will you escape this prison of rock?
I'll find a way.
You have certainly proven yourself resourceful. Perhaps I can provide a quicker way.
Speak plainly, demon.
Serpent
Speaking pretty
holes,
plainly.
Ancient paths that worm their way beneath the husk of this dead world and beyond. I use them to get about, and for a price, so can you.
What do you want, Baldrum?
A trifle, really? The Chosen's heart. I felt its power the moment you stepped from that tower. You wound me, horseman. I would never come between you and your friend Samael. No, I only wish to look at the heart. One glance, and our bargain is sealed. Samael will be pleased.
Got your glance.
The servant holes are yours, horseman. Seek me out when you wish to use them.
Alright, so yeah, Volcrum shops are also...
Old Vulcan's got something new for you.
Alright, Ricochet Blade. Alright, yeah, we...
Old Vulcan's got something new for you.
Alright, cash that
Old
in.
Vulcan's got something new for you.
New cash prize. I do want to buy...
Drive too hard a bargain, friend.
healing item. Oh, right, we need to buy, like, the empty vessels, which are basically bottles.
Let me know if I can help you.
Alright, so... I'd like to buy the harvester, but... Alright, I want that.
Excellent choice.
Nice one.
This will powerful.
That gives me a standing point. Immolation. Scorches enemies and a barrier of smoldering hellfire. Yeah, Emberstone's gonna be the most useful of the bunch. But I'll hold off for now. Charge attacks, reap wrath from enemies. Yeah, again, more cash than we can afford right now. Is that a bro with the meme? Gustav? I think Gustav is like 3 different voice actors, actually. Gustav has no individual credit. And I know for a fact,
Let me know if I can help you.
with my ears, I can tell that one of the primary voice for Gustav is Sam Riegel. Who is not credited in the game whatsoever.
Take your time.
Darksiders voice.
Take your time.
Bill Lamar. He does a bunch of
See anything you
cartoons.
like.
A lot of cartoons. Voice of Samurai Jack. That's definitely a name I should recognize off the top of my head, but did not for whatever reason. It's been a bunch of stuff. But I don't think... I'm not seeing anything even tangential to that, so no, I don't think so.
See anything you like.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go for...
Excellent.
Alright. There we go. One of the 10 pieces, the abyssal armor. Alright. Serpent hole. Should be the one... Here? Right, you have to like walk through here, and I think there's like a hidden goblin of these somewhere. Yeah, here we are. Find it. Is it just... I guess it's just that. Alright. I missed something here.
I saw it.
2,000. How about the basic maneuvers? I don't have enough juice to really bother with any other ability at the moment. That's kind of the problem.
Oh, you like that?
These are both drain, and they drain fairly quickly. Well, stone skin not nearly as much as immolation.
See anything you like? Let me know if I can help you.
That doesn't actually increase damage, just brain.
Take your time.
I think I'm just better save for. I know the shredder is useful, and
I saw it.
yeah, let's just see about the shredder.
What would you ask of this home magic?
Is it worth saving up for the Harvester? I do not know, because the Harvester is only in the War Master version. Well, it's in the original Xbox PS3 console release, but it's not in the PC version. So I actually don't know. I know it's increased cash gain, but I don't know how much. But it also, I believe, only applies if you kill something with it. So, you know, I'm not sure how much of the value of the Harvester actually is going to apply. I know I want the shredder, because that's just throw boomerang at thing and then you get free juice out of it. But, which makes you not reliant on having to kill things to get,
You've brought down
you know, energy.
You need Vulgrim more than ever.
Here to have missed. Oh, what? Okay. Sure, just get me over here. That's fine.
I trust that she suffered.
Not nearly enough.
Beautiful. The second guardian, the Griever,
Mine.
moves in tunnels beneath this place. But first there is an obstacle that must be removed. Ulvain, one of the old ones.
You didn't mention that before.
Changing the deal already, Samael.
Be silent, filth. My business is with the horsemen. Ulthane is no ally of the Destroyer, but you won't find the Griever without confronting the Black Hammer. And that will require strength you don't possess. Yet.
What the hell do you think you're doing, sire?
Tell him, Watcher, how you stifle the Horseman's true power in order to keep him on the Council's leash. Or destroy this parasite.
You so much as blink at me, and the Council will end you, both of you. I'm protected.
Not in here. You are War, rider of the Red Horse. Not some puppet on this pathetic creature's strings.
War, I will make you suffer.
Focus your anger. A great rage stirs within you, clawing to get out. You must release it, or a puppet will remain. You are reborn.
What was that?
The Horseman is broken, but there is still much power in him. For a moment I saw one who would stand alone against the Destroyer's army.
Okay. Alright. Now we have Grumpy mode. And oh look, we actually have the inputs for it now. Can you see what those are? We can actually see what those are. Hell's our bad horse. Yeah, I know, right? Not much of a horse, man. Alright. We have the ability to use that now. Bye. It's fine. Alright, you're almost level 2. That's progress. Alright. Get back up here real quick. The game just, like, suddenly wrenched me off that. We missed this. Not that it would have made a difference or anything, but... I was eating the frames a little. Yep, that it was. That I do not know. Maybe it was just kind of the way it was juggling on the wall there. Just having a little bit of trouble hopping off the wall there. Alright. No, we've done all that, and I haven't saved since the sword. Yeah, having the basic toolkit for the scythe is helping. Making the scythe much more useful. It doesn't like do like this, but whatever. Oh, quack. Whoa. Ooh. I'm sure I like the blue raspberry flavored ones more. Oh look! The game's colorful! Like, it's not afraid to have some color. I appreciate that for a game of its time. I remember finding the Goblin Spear kind of... Ability I don't have yet. But hey, fast travel.
Old Volgrim's got something new for you.
Alright. Yeah, I think because I have the basic suite, I'm gonna... Ah, session.
Don't forget of me.
Refill. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save up and get that shredder, just because it is useful.
Anything you like. Greetings.
A new flavor of the generic standing man with weapon guy. That's all shame down there. Bye. Let's see a reason to get through in the weeds and find it. In this, we don't have the stuff to get good points here. I'll poke my nose around a bit. It's fine. We're fine. It was mostly just a fight here. Might be a side quest thing that shows up here later. $666 demons. Okay. I don't think I've killed that many dudes yet, but alright. So I like that I got it for killing a fish. Alright. Probably just team numbers, not tied specifically to save file. And the sword level's up. Stabbing some fish. Alright. Ice's shortcut. Well, I'm getting towards the end of, oh hey, a new Batman type. And that's another... Yeah, there we go. Anything else over here? Nope. Alright. That's an important find. We've found the next important piece of pants upgrade. Eventually. And there's cash. Alright. And there's another cash piece. Coming in from downstairs. That's $1,000 on hand. No. Can't throw that while I'm in the water. So I can be right now with that. Alright. Nothing in this cave. Means it'll probably be a different thing later. Okay. I think we found a good handful of things. Here's a video cam. Should probably also update my backup. That's after all of the sword nonsense. Alright, time for 2.
Forgive me, friend. I would grant you passage were it within my power. Do for me what you have done for my brethren, and I will hinder you no more.
There must be another way.
The curse must be broken. Then you may pass.
Okay. Yes.
Find where these shadow lurkers hide and kill them all. It can't be that hard to find.
Yep, okay. So, places that didn't seem like they had anything. Wasn't correct. It was correct. There was something there eventually. Grandiose challenge. What you got for me? Counter killer. Kill 5 enemies using only the block and projectile counter. Okay. Oops. Oops. Come on. Button. There we go. Alright, we're staring down a shredder. Pretty close.
Excellent.
A bit of movement speed would be nice. Alright, what you got for me? Kill 30 enemies using the destructive power of War's Chaos form. Alright. Here's your tutorial on how to use Chaos mode. Right, this is your invulnerable fuck off mode. Doesn't take too long to refill. Finally, make it out of the way. Look at that. Did not mean to spend it. There we go.
That was entertaining. Can we do it again?
I do appreciate that these are basically just tutorials. Here, did you know this gameplay mechanic exists? Please show us that you know it exists. I never really came back much to Darksiders 1, but I did enjoy Darksiders 2 enough that I had to like replay that. Maybe recently? I did check that game out, and that game seems to be running perfectly fine. I've had no weird issues with Darksiders 2 at all. For a port of the game that is technically older than this one, I would say that 2 is doing a better job already. Alright. Next one. Defender. Keep at least one undead soldier alive within the time limit. Bonus souls will be rewarded for each undead soldier this round. Do I have to like sit here for 5 whole minutes? Go to the next there. Nope. You. Get you off our plate. So that I can save. Yeah, those two are just bullying that idiot over there. Alright, that's fine. I lost one at the last goddamn second. Of course I did. Whatever, I beat it.
That was entertaining. Can we do it again?
The rejuice. I don't way back up. Yep, that is a way back up moment. So is there anything interesting with the waterfall? There is. Maybe. There's a cave behind the waterfall. There's nothing in here. Oh no, this is where the cache was. Yeah, that's where the cash prize was. But they came in from the water, so I didn't notice waterfall. Cash. Gimme. Sorry, I gotta take the long way again, huh? Be right over here. Clear up the curse, and then that gets me to enough cash, then I can get Shredder. Plus, I have an extra 1,000 to buy something if I need to. Should probably rebuy that healing item I accidentally burnt. Oh, is it in the drink? Oh, it was in the art room. Okay. It's fine. I didn't realize I have this game's soundtrack, too. So I need to put that into the rotation at some point. World of Pain. Kill 15... Alright, environmental. Manifest cars from hell. Alright. Hell on wheels. Manifest Ford Pinto. I don't really have much control over who I hit specifically with that. I don't know where I got the other kill from, but alright. That's fine. We'll take those. Maybe a card dropped on while I wasn't looking.
I always knew you had it in you.
Alright. Let's clear up all the curses.
Looks like that was the last of them. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Swim fast. Or at least accept things. Alright. Get out of the Shadow Realm and up to Volgrim. Oh, and he had a horse armor chunk. Alright, sure. That's fine. Volgrim. Yeah, I just really want the ability to focus fire. Means I can be a little bit more liberal about casting things. Also, considering how close I am, I might just buy the, like... the cart piece over there.
As wise as you are powerful.
Yeah, we're pretty close to that, so... When that hits the bad man's, it can also rip up some extra juice for us. Good old-fashioned save. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to be going, so, I think I need the weapon, whatever it does. Alright, send to the drink we go. I'm remembering the second dungeon. Remembering a room or two that is not great on my brain. Time. I didn't count as much of this thing guy yet. So much about. Over there. Fulgrim over here. There he is. Anvil's Ford. I see like something that I have to. Looks like a weapon I have to pick up on horrible problems. I'm like, just save first.
Come on already. What are you waiting for?
You plan on using them hands ever again? You best not go touching that one ain't yours.
Hey, blood. Ah, cool car flip.
You know me, but I don't know you. And I don't like strangers. Especially the uninvited kind. And maybe who you are don't matter as much as what you want.
I've come for the Black Hammer.
that, I best not catch you around here again.
It's you.
What's that now?
The Black Hammer. It's you.
Do your worst. But let me tell you a little secret, boy. The one in the dirt is by far the easier of the two.
Anyway, according to Maker, Makers are just giant lords.
I ain't been tagged in millennia.
100 years. Since the day Abaddon was taken from us, I have prayed for this moment. For your crimes, I would see you tried in the White City. But until this world is free of the Destroyer, its gates are closed to us, and justice will not wait. I sentence you here and now!
Your justice can wait till we finish our little scrap, missy. There ain't no sport in jumping into a tussle that don't concern you. Go on, fly away, pigeons, if I'll pluck you.
Blasphemer! It is you who take sides in a battle that doesn't concern you!
Please, allow me. That's what you get for touching what ain't yours. I'd duck if I were you. Keep them feathers flying, boy!
Come on, that was mine. There we go.
Over here, stranger!
This old one knows where he's going. We came for the Griever's heart, remember?
Get over here, blast it!
Alright. Come over here. Oh, nice. Thanks. Do that again. Taking a while there. Got it. Still steel, baby. Alright. Stop up here.
Over here, stranger!
Alright. Smash through the wall instead. Alright, all over the place. Oh, oh, get down here. Okay, bonk. Is that this one? Just help.
Are you gonna move this thing, lad?
Oh, this one can be lit on fire though. Alright.
Justice is at hand.
Trying to remember how to drop gun. Okay, there we go. Didn't expect to hear that. Oh, wow. That's all the way back here, huh? Couldn't figure out how to drop gun. Okay. Alright. Buddy. Oh no. It doesn't tell me how I'm supposed to. A little better here. Know how to drop the gun. Button, okay. Not having a healing item is making this difficult. I can't go backwards because I'm kind of locked in. Don't remember having this much trouble with this section. Like, your view is so crunched in when you have the gun. Nice battle. Vision. Pick up and fire. Okay, turns out the explode mode is much better. Staggers everything. There we go. Better. Okay, yeah, I'm surviving much better, just relying on the thing that stuns all of the Batmans. Okay. The one weird trick. Alright.
What are you waiting for? Over here, stranger.
Can't bring the gun with me because I need to double jump. Anyway, I seem to be doing better than Wolfhane right now, so that's good.
Over here, stranger.
Oh, wow. Nice of you. Give me free health then.
There you won. Fair and square.
Combat lore. Enhancement increases the rate of armor experience gathered and boosts war's armor level. Yeah. I'll take that. Over... I think what was I gonna do? Sign below to it.
You'll go nowhere, Horseman. You cannot escape your fate. Abaddon will be avenged. Defend yourself, traitor.
Gets me all worked up just thinking about killing her, but I'll settle for watching you do it.
Oh, wow.
You underestimate.
Parry that. Alright.
Defend yourself.
Could be you really are who you say. Them pigeons seem mighty convinced, but I ain't. So once again, you know me, but I still don't know you.
The Griever's lair.
The Griever's beyond here. And to seal these passages up tight to keep our pets out of my yard. Little bastards kept dropping by uninvited, taking things what don't belong to them.
I am who I claim to be.
You kill that Griever. Even make it back out of that hole, that'll be proof enough. Then, I promise, we'll have words. Now get off of my property, before more pigeons come looking at crap in my yard.
Wolfhane's fun. Alright, so... that. Bravo. I should make sure I... Alright. Thing I don't have the ability to deal with right now. Alright, so we need to find the Griever. The second of the big boss mains. I have like some gunk on it. hollows. Oh, there's our pal the Griever.
Let's find her and finish the job. And don't toy around with her this time.
Dead angle. Right. Surprises. Go upstairs first. Over there. Oh, alright. I'm guessing beating this will give me access to something to deal with the ice. One can help. Gonna take one for healing. Alright. Gonna... Oh. Dealing with the ice is definitely better. Little bug. Okay, so we got a red crystal. Yeah, this is the room I distinctly remember. Let's go from here to there. Really annoying. Hi, we don't need to initiate the combat music for a grumpy fish. It's fine, game. We don't. You don't have to do that. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, wow. Well, at least the fire went out when I hit the drink. Took a dip. That's fine. Oops. Standing too close to the bomb. Yeah, I guess I started around about it earlier and then got sidetracked. Yeah, I'm closing in on the ending of Time Strangers. It'll probably be an interesting game to stream. It's kind of like Final Fantasy X in that it's mostly just a straight line. And then at the end you get a whole bunch of side quests, and I'm currently doing the whole bunch of side quests. Kind of weaselly gremlins I have to find. I'm also playing the game on hard, and it is generally not very hard. So. Turns out if you know how to play rock, paper, scissors, if you played a Fire Emblem before, you've pretty much got the idea down. How to Digimon. It is fun though. I definitely scratched the itch I had for it's level 2 of those other guys, the first little demons we were fighting. Yeah, okay, so that does just generate massively. Cool. Means I can be a little more generous with using those. I'm familiar with the weapon/Digimon triangle, yeah. So, it's more or less just straightforward on that then. Or plus or minus elements. Time Stranger does add over Cyber Sleuth, it adds not just free type, but it adds free type was in Cyber Sleuth. but there's also variable and unknown. And they are functionally identical to free type. So, functionally, they're not any different. They're basically just, like, racism modifier things, and that's about it. Well, I am going to... Things first save. Yeah, I've gotten all the Mega... I've gotten up to Mega Plus. I filled out most of the bestiary at this point. Because I am a diligent little collector. So I've been having fun with my combat team of a dragon guy, and Dracula Satan. It's been a fun combination, you know, to have on the team. It's too chilly in here. I had my window open a crack just to keep the airflow in here. That was a rude move. Standard endgame Dragon Wario Monsters team. Yeah, basically. Warrior. Although usually by the end of that, you'd, at least in the older ones, your team was mostly comprised of just like various forms of Satan or whatever. Open his chest first. Horse armor! Alright, there we go. Give me the horse armor chunks. I mean, they're indicated by a horse icon, so... You know. Okay. There we go. If I have any grumble about Time Stranger, it is that the game will, like, slow down the pace to tell you a thing that it just told you 30 seconds ago. It's one of those things that, like, ends up driving you bonkers. What? Room was right here. I'm dumb. It's fine. It's just, like... The entire back half of the plot involves, like... As you might have guessed by the name Time Stranger, it involves time travel. But yeah, basically you end up in a section in the game where it goes... You arrive at, say, the forest, and you watch... I don't know, a village get burnt down to the ground. And the guy goes, "Oh no, the village got burned down to the ground while I was asleep. I got drunk and fell asleep in the village. Everyone in the village died." And then the time you do the time travel thing and you go backward, and a character shows up and tells you, basically your Velvet Room character shows up, tells you, "Okay, I'm gonna show you a vision of to grant you insight on what went wrong here." And all it tells you is the guy fell asleep and somebody murdered everyone in the village while he was asleep. Congratulations. You have now been informed about what went wrong in the story. You know, the thing the game just told you already. So you just wasted my time with a cutscene to tell me nothing. Cool. Great. Like, the story itself is fine, it just, like, treats you like a 2-year-old. Again, I don't know who the actual, like, target demo for the game is. Like, I enjoy it enough that I've been easily sinking a ton of time into it. So, like, you know, don't get me wrong. But I still don't know who the audience for that is supposed to be. Because, boy, have they been breaking out all of their, let's just say, lady in provocative outfit Digimon has been a rather frequent appearance in this game compared to the last one. Reaper. This enhancement boosts the harvest of souls from slain enemies. Yeah, you know what? I will take a dip in damage for greed. Sure. Greed and speed leveling. I'll take it. There's a million of them now, apparently, yeah. So, yeah. That's, like, okay, so you've chosen the least child-friendly selection of Digimon you could for this game. I've also, one thing I do like about Time Stranger is it is unafraid to do the, like, gross Digimon designs. Like, Growlmon's all, like, ripped and, like, veiny. We still don't have ripped Agumon, though. They won't do it, the cowards. They did leave his art card in here, though. You know. Yeah, no, I mean, other than that... But yeah, and then the story's, like, told for, like, I don't know, like 8-year-olds. I don't really know what it's doing. Okay. That's where we came in. Right. I made a wrong turn. But yeah, I'm generally much happier with the actual gameplay, though. Like, it feels good and it's much snappier than the previous. It's like Cyber Sleuth, you had to go back all the way to like the save zone every time you wanted to do any like Digimon upkeep. And the Time Strange is over here like, nah, you can just do that in the menu whenever you want. Go for it, go ham. And as you go, it becomes just increasingly easy to just, like... I think I upgraded a Guillemon all the way up to Lord Growlmon. So I jumped at, like, 4 stages. Oh yeah, like 4 stages just by having its personality in the right alignment. Because it reduces the stats so much for the, like, evolution requirements. Like, it knows how to just fill everything in real fast, and I'm like, ooh. Nice, snappy upgrades makes brain happy. Yeah, I knew I remembered Other Fist in this game. He has the big gauntlets, you gotta have the Other Fist. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do this. Go. I wanted to. There we go. Fine. I'm gonna try to brawl here. Wait, I don't even have the dash attack from this yet. Whoop. Bat into the fences. Alright. Give me that. That, let's make sure we're saved. Oh yeah, new weapon needs new skill slots, so... Yep. Barrel way back there. There's something over here. Oh, it's the yellow chest. Hey. Slightly disappointed. Health, so I'll just leave that alone for now. Yes, I need to get into a scuffle. There is a prize there. Shockwave punch. Alright. I think that's where it needs to go. That's a small one. I'm pretty sure the big ones show up. There's like one in each dungeon, if I recall. Lowers this one? Okay, now you can let me up. Cool. Alright. Yeah, alright. Like, I appreciate they came up with something other than breaks ice. I feel like a lesser game would have just made punch do one thing and that was it. Here, you break a wall with fist. This game was like, nah, you can punch obstacles and move them around and stuff. Yeah, and I'm not saying this is a particularly, you know, deep thing, but there are a lot of ways this game could have been worse. And it decided to be interesting, at least. Just rip the bug in half. I don't mind the minor desync, it's fine. Okay. Sure.
Looks like she played you again. If at first you don't succeed, I guess.
Oh, introduced a new type of guy without, indicating anything this time. These ones spit fireballs. Alright. That's the main hall again. Pick the delicious snack. Here. What? The map. I think we somehow didn't really have any other area. Alright. Alright. Hey, there we go. Cash prize. What are you? Soldier. Alright, so there's still a big one around here. At least I think. Over here. Nothing I can add. Not that bigger train. That's not quite what I wanted. Here, and then that one in, and then go back over, short one. Yeah, but I need the short train to actually get up there, so could you not really tell me I actually solved the puzzle? Also, I keep taking the wrong set of stairs. Still shorter distance. Now we can progress. Gotta have the train mobile. Important. We enter the room, so. So. How many should we save? Loading slowly. Okay, yeah. Alright. There we go. The rest of that smashed clock seems to have disintegrated while we weren't looking. I will say I do appreciate the angel decorations laying around. I'd have some style around here. For a giant insectoid monstrosity. Okay. I was wondering how to activate that earlier. Just kind of ledge. Be on the ledge and whack it. Yep. Anything back here? Yeah. I'll take that heart piece. Alright, I need to bring back some kind of bomb.
Balls! He is dangerous!
There you go. Okay, so there's a Baylor key there. Or beholder, I should say. Baylor. That's another thing they called their eyeball door a Baylor. Or whatever. Interesting how vividly I remember the train route. There's a lot of this is like kind of boosts memory and the train route. There's one I distinctly just like sits in my head. To be fair, a train is a good set piece, though. Water. Right, I think this puzzle that opens up later. I'm still mostly healthy. Let's do this first. Anything funny here? Alright. Try to twist it up there. Drink. Alright, there's like a ending on that thing. Yeah. That timing is here. Bug. Okay. Might be able to see from above. Take it from here. Probably that would work, yeah. There we go. Alright. Lake, water. Okay. Go, that's the key. Oh, well, yeah. If there's any meaningful combat in that or not. Still just being cautious. I'll have to backtrack later for collectibles. Whoops. Wrong kind of punch. Wow, that's rude to the train. Empty room. Okay. Very mean to the train. Did not deserve that. You return? On you. I'm like touching the car and they just explode it. Alright. Please don't. I mean, my meter for being in a drain. Bonk. Okay, nice big protection car. Alright, that appears to be a linear direction, so let's go find a thing here. He was here first. Oh, Horde Seeker. How have I been doing? I know that one is a Wrath chest, so that's nothing. I should be more diligent about that in the future. Okay. So, yep. We've been pretty diligent so far. And where the one I missed was something else. Alright. Probably a good time to stop, because this game only loads up from, like, checkpoints, regardless if you save or not. It's a little weird. I don't quite know what does that, but it does. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna knock this off here for tonight. I'm glad the game is working properly and we can continue the stream, and it was relatively bug-free and had no other issues. So, you know, when I say it's decent video game, at least I can sort of show that it is. So, yeah. Tomorrow I am planning on a cute little game that is kind of a 180 from this. I picked it up when I grabbed Time Strangers. It's adorable little game, and I saw it and was like, oh, that would be a perfect like Monday stream thing, and we're going into spring and it seems cute. So yeah, look forward to some bug collecting video game tomorrow. I figured it would be worth a stream or two. And yeah, we'll figure out from there on Mondays. And then on Friday, Sunday, more of this, so on and so forth. And yeah, I think that's about it out of me. Good night. Catch you guys later, and yeah, hope you enjoyed your holidays this week. Passover was earlier in the week, and Easter is, well, tonight, whatever. Half hour left of Easter here.